Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel, Lightsabers and Magic. I'm your host, my name's Richard. I'm still waiting for some deliveries to arrive. They'll take an hour or so, I think, last time I checked. In the meantime, I'd like to review one of my videos. It's about maybe 6 years old. It's the Festival of Fantasy Parade. What I wanted to point out are the best places to view the parade, what the different floats are, what are the buildings that you can see, what's the weather like, and if they are doing any construction. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we go. We'll just put it onto full screen, which is better. Instead, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the button there on the right hand side in the corner that you can see. It would be much appreciated. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. So, as I said, this is about 6 years old, but the Tangles float just went by. You saw that. You see the colours on the buildings opposite. They're all oranges. This is in the fall, because we always go in the fall, end of October, beginning of November. It's one of the best times of year to go, because the weather's lovely, as you can see. It's blue sky. Don't be fooled by the clouds. It's still very warm. It's still in the low 70s. Beg your pardon, mid to high 70s, low 80s, I should say. Okay, this is Ariel's float. As you can see, Disney don't do things by halves. It's very, very colourful, very clever. The way that if you ever have a look at the video of how they build these floats, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. When it first started, if you see where people are sitting and standing, it's up to you whether you sit or whether you stand. These are the Lost Boys. This is the Peter Pan float coming by. Where we are, we're about halfway down Main Street in Magic Kingdom. And these are all the interactions. These are the Lost Boys. Someone just waved at the camera there. Now, people often sit down or get into position for this parade at least an hour and a half to 2 hours before it begins. If you really want to do that, to get a good spot, then of course do that. But I would recommend having a drink with you. Always have a drink with you to keep hydrated, and a snack with you. You can buy those anywhere on Main Street, Casey's Corner, the Plaza, anywhere like that. They're designed. They're full of calories. They're designed to give you energy. This is Hook, Peter Pan's float going by there. There's people who are sitting down there, as you can see. Sitting down is it's all right for maybe a half an hour, but I recommend getting back up again, stretching your legs, and then you can sit back down again. That was Tinkerbell just going by there. There's Mr. Schmeat, and there's the crocodile. Now the buildings that you can see, they're designed to represent what Walt wanted to. He wanted to have a representation of where he used to live, where he was brought up. They're all designed around his childhood. Across the way from where we sat, you can see the Emporium. It stretches right the way down Main Street. In there you've got merchandise, memorabilia from all types of Disney. This is Merida, the Brave float. There she is. One interesting thing about Main Street is, if you look at the trash cans that are all the way down, they're strategically positioned. They're approximately 15 to 17 feet apart. The reason for that is one day Walt decided that he'd work out how often people had the need to throw something away, and he worked it out that if he had a trash can approximately every 15 to 17 feet, that would do it, and it does. Because as you can see, it's absolutely spotless. Here comes the fire-breathing dragon from Sleeping Beauty. That was Prince Philip, who just went out of shot. These are all the evil doers. You have to have the villains. You can't go to Disney and not have the villains. This dragon's incredible. It does breathe fire. It's absolutely incredible. The only reason that the video is quiet is to avoid copyright. I hope that's okay with everyone. There's the fire. Look at that. All the colours are really popping. An amazing dragon. The one thing with Disney is, if you go in the fall, we normally catch the end of Halloween, as you can see with the decorations, because all the pumpkins that are there. The following day, they're all gone, and it's all Christmas. By the magic of Disney. I won't give away how they do it. I know how they do it, but I won't give it away. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. One thing I do know is I figured it out and I researched it. Apparently Disney, I think it's either Main Street or somewhere else, they use 1 million lights. 1 million lights. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. We're now heading towards the end of the parade. These are the final dancers coming through. If you can get into the spirit of Disney, then you'll enjoy your holiday. You really will. You can see how hot it is from the shadows on the floor. There's Pinocchio. There's the whale from Pinocchio. There's one of the Fab Five. There's Donald. You hardly ever get to meet him wearing his sailor outfit. It's very tricky to do that. Very, very tricky. And in a minute you'll see the rest of the guys. You'll see Chip and Dale in a minute. Does anyone know how you tell the difference between Chip and Dale? I'll give you a hint. It's something to do with the nose. That's all I'm going to tell you. Something to do with the nose. And there's the goof going through. Do you want me to tell? I'll tell you. Chocolate chip. That's how you tell the difference. Chip has a chocolate chip nose, and the other one's Dale. There you go. Now you see at the top right there that building that's covered up. That often happens on Main Street. You often have construction or refurbishing, repainting going on. It's very normal. It doesn't last too long, but they always cover it up, and it just, unless you actually notice it. It sort of blends into the background. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this. This sort of look back at one of my favourite parades. Just pointing a few things out to you. If you ever happen to be holidaying in Walt Disney World in Florida, make sure you see that parade at least once. It's incredible. It's colourful. You'll really enjoy it. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. I'm just going to wait for my my deliveries to arrive. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Be kind to each other. Take care. Bye for now.